For decades, the relationship between Saudi Arabia and the United States has been a cornerstone of Middle Eastern geopolitics. This partnership, forged in the aftermath of World War II, has been primarily driven by mutual interests in oil and security. The United States, as the world's largest economy, has long relied on Saudi Arabia's vast oil reserves to fuel its industries and maintain its energy security. In return, Saudi Arabia has benefited from American military support and political backing, which have helped to stabilize the kingdom and protect it from regional threats. This alliance, built on oil and security, has long shaped the balance of power in the region. The presence of American military bases in Saudi Arabia has been a key element of this relationship, providing a strategic foothold for the U.S. in the Middle East. Meanwhile, the steady flow of Saudi oil to the U.S. has ensured a stable energy market, benefiting both economies. Over the years, this symbiotic relationship has weathered numerous challenges, from regional conflicts to global economic shifts. However, recent developments signal a potential shift in this dynamic. The rise of new global powers and changing geopolitical realities are prompting Saudi Arabia to reassess its traditional alliances. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the kingdom's de facto ruler, has been at the forefront of this strategic reorientation. His ambitious Vision 2030 plan aims to diversify the Saudi economy away from its dependence on oil and to modernize the country's social and economic structures. Saudi Arabia, in a bold move, is actively deepening its ties with China, embracing a new strategic partnership with significant implications for the global order. This pivot towards China is part of a broader effort to diversify the kingdom's international relationships and reduce its reliance on the United States. By strengthening its ties with China, Saudi Arabia hopes to tap into the Asian giant's growing economic and technological prowess, which could provide new opportunities for investment and development. This pivot towards China is not a sudden development. It reflects a calculated decision by Saudi Arabia to diversify its alliances and pursue its own strategic interests. Over the past decade, Saudi and Chinese leaders have held numerous high-level meetings, resulting in a series of bilateral agreements covering a wide range of sectors, from energy and infrastructure to technology and defense. These agreements are laying the groundwork for a deeper and more comprehensive partnership between the two countries. It reflects a calculated decision by Saudi Arabia to diversify its alliances and pursue its own strategic interests. The Vision 2030 plan, which aims to transform the Saudi economy and society, is a key driver of this strategic realignment. By forging new partnerships with countries like China, Saudi Arabia hopes to attract foreign investment, boost its technological capabilities, and create new economic opportunities for its citizens. This shift is also part of a broader effort to assert the kingdom's autonomy and reduce its dependence on traditional allies. As the global landscape evolves, Saudi Arabia is increasingly asserting its autonomy and seeking partnerships that align with its Vision 2030 plan for economic and social transformation. This ambitious plan aims to diversify the Saudi economy, reduce its dependence on oil, and create a more vibrant and dynamic society. By partnering with countries like China, Saudi Arabia hopes to leverage their expertise and resources to achieve these goals. This strategic realignment is not just about economic interests. It also reflects a desire to play a more active and independent role in global affairs. This strategic realignment is driven by a number of factors, including economic pragmatism, technological ambition, and a changing geopolitical reality. The rise of China as a global economic powerhouse presents Saudi Arabia with new opportunities for cooperation and development. At the same time, the kingdom's desire to modernize its economy and society is pushing it to seek out new partners and diversify its international relationships. This shift is also influenced by the changing dynamics of the U.S.-Saudi relationship, which has been marked by occasional tensions and diverging interests in recent years. China's rise as a global economic powerhouse, coupled with its growing technological prowess, presents Saudi Arabia with new opportunities for cooperation. The Chinese economy, with its vast market and advanced technological capabilities, offers Saudi Arabia a valuable partner in its efforts to diversify and modernize. By collaborating with China, Saudi Arabia hopes to attract investment, boost its technological capabilities, and create new economic opportunities for its citizens. This partnership is also seen as a way to balance the kingdom's traditional reliance on the United States and to assert its independence on the global stage. Moreover, the evolving relationship between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia, marked by occasional tensions and diverging interests, has created space for China to expand its influence in the region. As the US and Saudi Arabia navigate their complex and sometimes contentious relationship, China is positioning itself as a valuable alternative partner for the kingdom. This strategic realignment reflects a broader shift in the global balance of power, with emerging economies like China playing an increasingly important role in shaping the future of international relations. For Saudi Arabia, this pivot towards China represents a bold and calculated move to secure its future in a rapidly changing world. The burgeoning Saudi-China partnership is most evident in the flurry of recent deals signed between the two nations. This partnership is not just a fleeting moment in international relations but a carefully crafted strategy that has been years in the making. Both countries have recognized the mutual benefits that can be reaped from such a collaboration, and they are now reaping the rewards of their foresight and planning. These agreements span various sectors, from energy and infrastructure to technology and artificial intelligence, showcasing a comprehensive approach to bilateral cooperation. The energy sector, in particular, has seen a significant influx of investments and joint ventures, which are expected to drive growth and innovation in both countries. Infrastructure projects are also a key focus, with numerous construction and development initiatives underway that promise to transform the landscapes of both nations, underscoring the depth and breadth of the growing relationship. This multifaceted partnership is not limited to economic interests alone. It also encompasses cultural exchanges and educational collaborations, further strengthening the ties between the two nations. The cities of Saudi Arabia and China are becoming increasingly interconnected, with business leaders and government officials frequently traveling between the two countries to explore new opportunities and solidify existing agreements. One of the most significant deals is the joint venture between Saudi Aramco, the world's largest oil producer, and China's Sinopec. This partnership is a testament to the trust and confidence that both nations have in each other's capabilities. The collaboration between these two industry giants is expected to set new standards in the oil and gas sector, driving innovation and efficiency in oil exploration, refining, and marketing. This $3.95 billion venture focuses on oil exploration, refining, and marketing, aiming to enhance the production capabilities and market reach of both companies. The venture is not just about financial gains, it also aims to foster technological advancements and knowledge sharing between the two nations. By pooling their resources and expertise, Saudi Aramco and Sinopec are poised to achieve breakthroughs that could redefine the global oil industry. Further solidifying China's position as the largest buyer of Saudi oil, this strategic move ensures a steady supply of energy resources for China, while providing Saudi Arabia with a reliable and lucrative market for its oil exports. The partnership also highlights the interdependence of the two nations, with each playing a crucial role in the other's economic stability and growth. Such a move not only strengthens economic ties, but also highlights the strategic importance of energy security for both nations. Energy security is a critical concern for both Saudi Arabia and China, and this partnership addresses this issue by ensuring a stable and reliable supply of energy resources. The collaboration also opens up new avenues for research and development in the energy sector, with both nations working together to explore alternative energy sources and sustainable practices. Beyond energy, the Diriyah project exemplifies China's growing involvement in Saudi Arabia's ambitious development plans. This project is a cornerstone of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 initiative, which aims to diversify the nation's economy and reduce its dependence on oil. China's participation in the Diriyah project underscores the depth of the bilateral relationship and highlights the mutual benefits of such collaborations. A Chinese joint venture secured a $1.13 billion contract for relocating utilities and administrative offices for King Saud University, a project that is expected to significantly enhance the university's infrastructure and facilities. This collaboration is a testament to the trust and confidence that Saudi Arabia places in Chinese expertise and capabilities. The project is also expected to create numerous job opportunities and stimulate economic growth in the region, a key component of the Diriyah Gate development. The Diriyah Gate project is not just about construction and development, it is also about preserving and showcasing Saudi Arabia's rich cultural heritage. The project aims to transform Diriyah into a global tourism destination, attracting visitors from around the world and boosting the nation's tourism industry. China's involvement in this project highlights the mutual respect and admiration that both nations have for each other's cultural and historical legacies. This project, aiming to create a global tourism destination, showcases Saudi Arabia's trust in Chinese expertise and its commitment to partnering with China in realizing its Vision 2030 goals. The Diriyah Gate project is a shining example of how international collaborations can drive progress and innovation. By leveraging Chinese expertise and resources, Saudi Arabia is well on its way to achieving its ambitious Vision 2030 goals, which include economic diversification, job creation, and sustainable development. These deals are not merely transactional, they represent a strategic alignment and a deepening of trust between Saudi Arabia and China. The partnership between the two nations is built on a foundation of mutual respect and shared goals. Both countries recognize the importance of working together to achieve their respective national objectives, and they are committed to fostering a long-term, sustainable relationship that benefits both parties. The scale and scope of these agreements signal a long-term commitment to cooperation, with both nations investing heavily in joint ventures and collaborative projects. These agreements are not just about immediate gains, they are about building a future where Saudi Arabia and China can thrive together. The long-term commitment to cooperation is evident in the numerous projects and initiatives that are currently underway, each of which promises to bring significant benefits to both nations, potentially reshaping the economic and geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. The partnership between Saudi Arabia and China has the potential to redefine the region's economic and geopolitical dynamics. By working together, the two nations can drive economic growth, enhance regional stability, and create new opportunities for collaboration and development. The future looks bright for Saudi Arabia and China as they continue to build on their strong foundation of mutual trust and cooperation. China's influence in Saudi Arabia extends far beyond these individual deals. It is a multifaceted relationship that touches upon various sectors, from energy and infrastructure to technology and culture. This growing partnership is not just about economic transactions, it is about a strategic alignment that is reshaping the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. It is embedded in the very fabric of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, a transformative plan to diversify the kingdom's economy and reduce its reliance on oil. This ambitious blueprint aims to create a vibrant society, a thriving economy, and an ambitious nation. The Vision 2030 plan encompasses a wide range of sectors including technology, agriculture, finance, and tourism. By reducing its dependency on oil, Saudi Arabia aims to build a more sustainable and resilient economy. China has emerged as a crucial partner in this endeavor, particularly in the realm of green technologies and sustainable development. Chinese companies are at the forefront of implementing renewable energy projects, such as solar and wind farms, which are essential for Saudi Arabia's transition to a greener economy. From 2021 to October 2024, China has been the leading source of greenfield foreign direct investment in Saudi Arabia, pouring in $21.6 billion. This substantial investment underscores China's commitment to supporting Saudi Arabia's economic transformation. The influx of Chinese capital has been directed towards various sectors, including clean energy projects, electric vehicle infrastructure, and sustainable urban development initiatives. These investments are not only boosting Saudi Arabia's economy, but also fostering innovation and technological advancement. This investment has primarily targeted clean energy projects, electric vehicle infrastructure, and sustainable urban development initiatives, aligning perfectly with Saudi Arabia's ambition to become a global hub for clean technologies. The collaboration between Chinese and Saudi companies is driving the development of cutting-edge solutions that are setting new standards in sustainability. The vision of a futuristic Saudi Arabia is becoming a reality, thanks to the synergy between Chinese expertise and Saudi ambition. Clean energy plants, smart cities, and advanced infrastructure projects are transforming the landscape of the kingdom, making it a beacon of progress in the region. This financial commitment is further reinforced by China's position as Saudi Arabia's largest trading partner. The trade relationship between the two countries is robust and continues to grow, driven by mutual interests and complementary strengths. Since 2013, bilateral trade between the two countries has flourished, exceeding $100 billion in 2023. This remarkable growth in trade is a testament to the strong economic ties and the strategic importance of the partnership. This economic interdependence underscores the depth of the relationship and highlights China's importance to Saudi Arabia's economic future. The collaboration extends beyond trade and investment, encompassing joint ventures, research and development, and knowledge exchange. As China's economic footprint in Saudi Arabia expands, so too does its influence. Chinese companies are establishing a strong presence in the kingdom, contributing to its development and modernization. This growing presence is evident in the increasing number of Chinese businesses operating in the kingdom, ranging from large corporations to small enterprises. These businesses are not only creating jobs, but also fostering a culture of entrepreneurship and innovation. The influx of Chinese workers participating in infrastructure projects is another indicator of the deepening ties between the two nations. These workers bring with them skills and expertise that are vital for the successful execution of large-scale projects. And the burgeoning cultural exchange programs between the two nations. These programs are fostering mutual understanding and respect, paving the way for a more integrated and harmonious relationship. From student exchanges to cultural festivals, the people-to-people connections are strengthening the bond between China and Saudi Arabia, making it a partnership that goes beyond economics and politics.